So, hey there YouTube, it's Hudder863 and welcome back to a new video. Last time we managed to defeat Team Galactic and set the Lake Trio free, so now we have to go to Mt Coronet. So we'll just have a look at the team real quick for Egoraptor. Magical Leaf, Dragon Breath, Leaf Blade, Quick Attack, Winter, Ice Punch, Night Slash, Fake Out, Ice Shard, Nova, Body Slam, Iron Head, Earthquake Curse, Pixel, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Brick Break, Map Punch, Mohawk Bird, Aerial Ace, Close Combat Fly, Quick Attack, and Aero with Surf, Aurora Beam, Yawn, and Quick Attack. So, I think they said to go to Mt Coronet. So I think the best way is from Route 207. Mt Coronet. There it is. So far to Auberg. So yeah, it currently is Saturday the 26th, and the Direct happened. Wow. Pokemon Snap, it looks okay. I played the original when I was younger and I liked it, but I don't have the nostalgic factor that I think a lot of people do for that. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Not what we were expecting. I get why some people are annoyed, like the graphic style. Literally, it was just not what we were looking for. Very cheap, like chibi base. But if that's the style they're going for, that's it. There's not much else that we can really do about that. It's like, it looks different. They've kind of remodeled. They're trying to keep true to the game. But it's still the same battles, it's still the same everything else, so... But I get people being a bit disappointed. I'm not going to... Sorry, hiccup say. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not in a way. Because I thought it would have been a massive, grander scale, because like the Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra looked great. And so for them to just kind of do it as that style, I don't know. Everything just looked super blocky, but then again, it is just a beta footage pretty much, let's face it. It's not the end game. It's just that part when you see Lucas in Hearthstone, second one you go to, City, just seeing him walk forward and it just looked awful. Like the routes look nice and everything else. It's a different art style which I actually applaud them like doing. It's a different look. Battles are still the same. The sprites in the battle just didn't look right. But again, beta footage. Like when you saw Barry throw his Pokeball again in the backdrop, it just didn't seem well. Like the shading wasn't right, lighting wasn't right. But it is still early days. It didn't even get an official announcement date. It just said late 2021. Let's face it, November time. But it looks okay. And was it Legend of Arceus? That looks different. That's completely different to anything that we've really seen before. It's a cool concept. Like, Sinnoh... I just changed out of Egoraptor. Come on, man. Cool concept. Sinnoh, like 500 years ago, was it? Or something. And you have to go and make the first Pokedex for Sinnoh. I'm happy with that. Like, it looks fun. The character art are fun. I've seen some people message on like Instagram and that, and post stories saying, if it's set in the past, why are Dawn and Lucas there? It's like, it's not them. They're just using that art style for the characters as like an ode or homage to the original characters. That's all that is. It looks fun. It's nice there's still a turn-based battle bit, but I wonder how that's going to come into effect. Because we only see, what, Riolu attack Rhyhorn, a Gallade attack Garchomp, was it? And we see them just for a random Pokeball at Shinx, at a Chimchar, and it's just like, okay, everything looks different. I get the Breath of the Wild comparisons, like the openness and everything else. So I think everyone was kind of more hyped up for that. And I've seen people say, why can't we have this art style for Diamond and Pearl remakes? which I get. Like, Sword and Shield wasn't amazing. Graphics were, like, okay. Combat animations, no. But I'm trying to think, like, Heart Gold, it looked like this, in a way. Bit more polished and refined. That's how it looked. Compared to this, and then Fire Red Leaf Green looked exactly like Ruby and Sapphire. There were some, again, changes and... Oh. This way, some changes to the art style. Like, you can tell Ruby compared to Fire Red and Leaf Green. Some small changes in that. Do I need to go this way? Don't think I do. Yeah, I do. I get it. I get people being annoyed. But we'll just have to wait and see. It's still a Pokemon game. I don't even have Waterfall. Oh, is it this I go up? No, it's not. Okay, so I found a nugget. Is it this way? Must be, yeah, it must be. There we go, Grunty, yeah. So time will tell, like... At first I was like, that's great, that's great, that's great. And then it cut to dawn in the game and I was like, what the actual... It was not what I was expecting. But they're doing it. People saying they wish that they did that on a main series game other than a remake, which I kind of get. Doing it on a standalone game, yeah. Doing it on a game like that, which people love and wanted it and like hold it in high regard, and the Sword and Shield graphics, and I can imagine Diamond Apparel in that. But that's it. End of the day, if you don't like it, that's it. Just don't play it. Like, I'm sorry, but it got to the point last night where some people, because my friend tweeted about it and then I replied back, and someone just kept having a go, and it's just like, what are you talking about? Like, if you don't like it, don't play it. Like, we're saying, me and him were both just like, this looks great. It's different to what we were expecting, and I was like, do I feel a bit let down? Because I was looking forward to it in the Sword and Shield style a little bit. Is it something different? Yes. Different doesn't necessarily mean bad, and also doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good as well. So I'm seeing things from both sides. Like, I'm seeing them from both sides, and even then, going back to the point a minute ago, like, Heart Gold looked like this but refined. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it didn't look like X and Y in some ways. Like, it really changed some things up. Not to the same extent that they've gone from Sword and Shield to this, because if I'm honest, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl kind of reminds me of a watered-down mobile game. Like, I look at it, and all I could see was Tales of Crystallia, Marvel Strike Force. Like, mobile games, art style, that's what I saw when I saw it. I don't know if that's just because of the chibi style. But I looked at it and it did like look to me like, okay, this is a mobile game, especially because after the state of play for PlayStation, they announced like the Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, was it? I think I touched upon in the last video, and that I'm actually looking forward to. I thought it was just a Final Fantasy 7 recap. No, it's got Cerberus in, it's got what else? What was it? Crisis Core. It's got two others, I'm forgetting what they're called now. Which looks great, but that I think could have benefited on the PlayStation. But then there's Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and people would be like, why are you releasing two different 7s when there's already... You know what I mean? There's already the original, they've ported over, there's the remake, and are you doing this? That looked like Diamond and Pearl. It looked like a game designed for mobile and tablets. So... will I still buy it? Yeah, probably. Are the graphics going to put me off it? Not one bit. The fundamentals are still there. It's still Pokemon. It's still beta footage. the end of the day, they're still working on it. They've still got stuff to show. Like, even the Legends of Arceus, people were, like, creaming over. That was beta footage. Like, you could see, like, when the character dived into the grass and then threw the ball at Shink's sprite, you could just instantly tell that was basic footage, raw footage, not polished. And it's just like, people are kind of overlooking that in that game because it's something new and it does look amazing. They're overlooking that in that game, and then they're attacking the Diamond and Pearl remakes for looking bad when it's beta footage as well. It's like double standards are just ripe in the community. But they're good. Like, it's going to be interesting to see how the release window is. Because Diamond and Pearl remakes are late 2021. And Legend of Arceus, or Legends, is early 22. So is it going to be like November time, and then Legends comes out about March? Or this time next year? But then again, it's kind of like, who knows, because everything going on. It is a bit weird how they have designed a new art style for Diamond and Pearl. Like, they have the assets there from... I've got to stop looking at with Eagle Raptor, man. It's doing my head in. They have the assets and the style from Sword and Shield, so they could just polish that and reuse that a bit. But even then, people, I feel like, would moan about that. This is essentially Sword and Shield, but in Sinnoh. It's the same graphics, you've done nothing to it. People would still moan about that. Like, no matter what, they're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And it's like, if you don't like the look of it, when more footage comes out, then I'm sorry, but just don't play it. It's simple as that. And I said it to the person, I went, don't like it, stick with the original game. Like, I can't. I'm like, well, why not? And it's just like, they're from America, so I don't really understand American prices. But they were saying, like, well, I can't find a copy of a game for less than £100. And I'm like, okay, so I loaded up eBay.com myself and searched it. I found several of them from like 40 quid to 70 quid. Like, let's face it, even back when it came out, it was like 40 quid anyway. And I messaged an American friend saying, could you just do me a favour? Am I reading this right? Because I know, like, eBay could have like American dollars and Canadian dollars. And he's like, yeah. He himself found loads of games for under $100, even under $50. And I sent it to them and I didn't get a reply back, funnily enough. Because what was it I tweeted with my friend? I went, they're keeping true to the art style, they developed it a bit more, they're doing something different. Yes, it looks blocky and it's not what a lot of people are expecting, but it's early days. So the basic thing is, if you don't like it, don't play it. Download a ROM, play this. Buy the DS game, play that. So yeah, but that, I think I kind of wasn't in like the easiest mindset, because what was it, I watched WandaVision, so that finished at 2:30, and then half an hour later it started, the Poké Direct started, so I was still kind of like frazzled and like, what the hell, from the WandaVision episode. So I'm not going to spoil it in case anyone who watches this wants to watch that and haven't watched it. It was fantastic. Okay. Oh, I need to teach someone Rock Smash. Are you serious? You know what? Screw it. I don't care. You're a special attacker anyway. I'll just move line it back on. Because I usually like to have like my Friday meal at lunch. I have my big meal at what is technically like lunchtime. Just so there's not like, because I cook my own meals separately away from people I live with. So it's not as if we're fighting over kitchen stuff in the evening. I have my big meal at lunchtime. And I like to sit down and then watch WandaVision with it. I was like 2 minutes cooking into my pasta. Where am I even going? I'm so lost right now. Where the frick do I go? So I didn't need to teach him Rock Smash? So I don't go that way. I am so lost right now. So this is making me not want to play the games. So now I'm back here. Can I slide up this? So I have to get there somehow. Let's try this. Is this it? This is looking a bit familiar. No, I say that and I'm just stuck. It's a cave entrance. Yeah, this must be it. Okay. But yeah, I was still a bit frazzled from one division. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, back to the story point. And we're getting the windows replaced in the house. And we was told to be here between 3:30 and 5. So I was like, that's perfect. I can watch one division, I can watch the direct and not get interrupted. 2 minutes into cooking my pasta and my bolognese, the workmen turn up to put the scaffolding up for the windows out front. And I was like, are you serious? So I carried on, ate my meal, didn't watch one division because I didn't want to get disturbed during it. Because they were drilling and banging. As soon as I finished my meal, go into the kitchen and start washing up. They're not the knock on the door, so we're finished now. Literally, the moment I start cooking, they arrive. The moment I finished eating, they were done. It's like, oh, for goodness sake. I still watched one division afterwards. I still had stuff. But it's just like, come on, man. But yeah. Direct was interesting. People just love a good moan. It's going to be different. It is going to be different, but don't know. And then people are tweeting saying these graphics look worse than the 3DS game, which I get where they're coming from. But then at the same time, that is still just the beta footage. I don't know. I don't know, because what was it? There was... The community has just been annoying, like, at the minute. Not just that, but also the trading cards, like, people moaning about everything else. Like, scalpers. If someone buys something and they sell it for £5, people are labelling them a scalper in the same context that they would label somebody who buys a box and sells it for double the price. It's like, yeah, the person's still being discussing and buying something and trying to make a bit of profit off it, but £5 as opposed to 50, you can't lump them together. And then like the raffle community is just annoying. I have one person who just constantly would bombard me in my DMs with raffle posts that he posted. And I'd always be like, no thank you. And then the sent one today, they sent me like 5 in the space of an hour, so I replied back saying, no thank you, can you please stop? Then as I was typing out the reason why, they're like, oh, just block me then, you fucking faggot. And I'm just like, really? So you know what? I'm gonna out them. Pokey, TRADZZ. Pokey Trades, no E, TRADZZ. I don't care. I was there just like, because I don't want to take part in raffle at the minute. Like, I'd rather put, because they were charging like £6 a raffle, like £2, £2.6. I don't really want to. I'm saving money. I'd rather spend the money when I have money in other things. And they was like, just block me then. So I'm just like, okay. And I said the reasons why to them. They read it. I guess they realised they were just being a complete wanker. They didn't reply back and they blocked me instead. Yeah. Pokey, TRADZZ. I really don't care. I just don't care. I was like, I don't want to take part in your raffle, mate, because one, it's card stuff I don't want. I don't care. If it's like, I'd rather spend my money on stuff that I know I'm going to get something from. So whatever. So I think, yeah, there's just been so much toxicity in the community yet again. It always is when a new Pokemon game gets announced. It always is when a new Pokemon card set gets released. There always is, man. There always is with a lot of games. But I feel like it's just with this one more than anything else. Like Final Fantasy, there is some. Fire Emblem, there is some. But my god, this is just like there's elitist in Fire Emblem. But this is just ridiculous at the minute. So hopefully things improve. Ever the optimist, but I'm looking forward to it. It's different. We'll all have a chance to play it at some point, so I think I'm going to call it an episode here. So if you guys have enjoyed, hit the like button down below and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. So thank you for watching, take care, and enjoy the rest of your days. Bye.